We have Mini Breaks deserves the dance.
Jeez. The
Sing
Golden
it, Mick.
Knights.
Mick is telling you the Vegas Golden Knights are down. The Washington Capitals are down. Sing it, Mick.
He loves this. This is his favorite thing.
And the Pittsburgh Penguins are off the board as a gift to Brent 088.
Rain, thank you so much.
Good job, Mick.
Good job,
Thanks for warming up the crowd for us.
if you will.
Much appreciated. Was it? All right. Right on. Right on indeed. So what's been going on?
Oh man, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Holy shit. What's been going on? Everybody have a good Christmas?
Yeah. I mean, all right, so let me ask you a question. It's as we know, Christmas is like it's amazing, but it can
Yep.
be unbelievably chaotic. Like, not that it's not worth it, but at the same time, it's like there's so much
Not worth it.
busyness that it's just like, do I even want to do this?
What, Christmas?
Yeah.
No. No, I barely ever want to do it again.
No.
It was on the go nonstop the entire time.
Yeah.
Tagging the crew. Look at that. Get everybody in. Let's go.
Yeah, I think from like day one, like what was it, like December, let's say 5th on till probably like right now, it's been just nonstop.
Right. So yesterday and today were my only free days.
Really?
Yep. Every day I had something.
Yeah.
It was some bullshit. I mean, granted, like a lot of it was hockey related.
Sure.
Can't really do much about that. But it was like 3-4 days a week I was at the arena, and that was it. That was the break. I barely had time in between that. So that was it. That was pretty much the break. I wish I had more to say. I just don't. Like, there was nothing. I didn't have time for anything else. If I wasn't doing that, I was running around doing family shit.
Yeah.
So it was what it was. So it's unfortunate, but that's why I try not to use a whole lot of vacation at Christmas time, because it's a waste.
Yeah.
You know.
But we're back. Hopefully in the get back into the groove. The new year, new us, you know?
It is. And we're back. We've got the Juggernaut
Yeah.
to carry over from 2024 to 2025. But there was only 2 spots that were sold originally, so it's pretty much a brand new break for us.
Yeah.
It's our largest ever.
Ooh. That's exciting.
So,
It'll
yeah.
take 4 hours to break.
Don't care. It'll be a great time.
Yeah, I will. Let's do it tonight.
It's going to be a great time. I would love to do this tonight. I think it'd be brilliant. It's fucking cheap. There's some teams are like $1 a box. Like,
oh man.
come on.
If you think about that, that's kind of crazy.
It is. It is. I think the Penguins were one of them. They were $15. It's just over $1 a box. Just over $1 a box. With almost a guaranteed return on 13 boxes. You're going to get something, right?
Even if it's base cards.
Or even if it's base card. Like, even if you get inserts, you get a few inserts, they're worth more than $1, right?
Yeah.
For the majority. So you'll get something. for your dollar.
for your
Is-
$1.
For your $1.
I mean, you can't go
Which
to the
is
store
great.
and put $1 for a box, you know?
Oh, well. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people say that we're huge. You know what I mean?
People have said that we're huge, which
People
is
say that.
I
People say
mean,
it all the
and
time.
and people lie all the time. I get it.
That's true.
But look, the thing is,
But at
I
least they
like
were
doing the
saying it,
cheap
you know?
ones. I like doing the cheap ones. I just wanted to do something, move like a whole bunch of inventory at once, honestly. So, and I was like, how cheap can I do this? And I mean, if you think about it, it's still damn cheap. There is no team that is selling for double digits per box. The highest price team is Dallas, I think.
Okay.
And it's I think there's $70. So they're them, Anaheim, Minnesota, Montreal. I think they're all $70. Yeah, $70. Detroit, $70. But it's 13 boxes.
A lot.
So let me just whip out my calculator real quick. $5 a box on average for the Dallas Stars, who have probably the biggest hit list in this whole thing. They have a massive checklist. It goes all the way from 2021 to 22, 23. So you're looking at Wyatt, you're looking at Ottinger, J. Rob. I mean, Delandria, but he's not there anymore.
Yep.
Like big names over there. Anyway, that's what's fun.
I like it.
Yeah. So I saw the article about the women's hockey league playoff structure.
So I want to talk to you about this because I think this would be. I was kind of talking about it with my boys, and I think it can work in other sports. And so here's for those of the article he's referring to. So the women's professional hockey league, there I think is 6 teams in that league. So it's a small league, right? But the idea is once you get eliminated from the playoffs, they have what they call draft points. So every win is just like a normal 2 points or whatever, and a loss. I actually think it's 3 points, and an overtime loss is 1 point. And so the idea would be if you are eliminated from there to the end of the season, you have to go hard in the paint and try to win as much as you can, right? And I was thinking, how cool would that be so that people don't tank in the fact that, like, let's take the NHL, for example. There's 32 teams, and and the Blackhawks are going to get eliminated here pretty soon. So from there till the end of the season, they got to try to win as much as they can to get that number 1 spot. You know what I mean? And it's only people that don't make it to the playoffs, obviously, right? And so if, like last year, the Wings got eliminated like the last day or 2 days, so they're gonna drop to the end of that. So what's 32 minus 8 teams?
Yeah, but then don't you feel like they're getting punished for having a successful charge at the playoffs?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good thought.
I mean, they are, but they aren't, because they're going to finish there anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But then, like, they have no option. There's no chance of them moving from where they finish, which is, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if you're chasing the playoffs and you get in, right, or you just miss, that it's not really going to affect your
right. But it could be that some of these
going to be what it's going to be.
Right. You don't know if, like, the Blackhawks or, who's the Sharks or something like that, that they're going to take a lot longer to try to get those points. but they're not a great team, so they're not going to just automatically start winning again. You know what I mean? So let's say
Right.
they win 10 games out of the 20 or 30 that they have once they get eliminated. So they've got 20 points, where let's say the Wings get eliminated with 15 games left. They have a chance to even becoming the number one draft order, you know?
Right, because they can accumulate points, but the team that got eliminated first,
Has a
their
bigger
higher
opportunity,
percentage
yes.
has a bigger opportunity to collect more points because they were eliminated first.
Right. So if you're going to tank, you need to tank early. But nobody's
Right,
going to tank
yeah, it's
early
like-
because you don't know what your season's going to look like, you know?
Yeah, I don't think there's an opportunity to tank in that scenario, because you're definitely not going to throw the first half of the season away.
Right.
With this thinking, well, we already know we're not going to be in this, because you
Right.
don't know that, right? Like you look at the Flames a few years ago, they were not supposed to be a playoff team, and then they had like an
Right.
actually decent playoff run.
Yep.
Right? They were young and inexperienced, and then they just made the best of a season, and that would have been, it would have been
Sure.
worse for them to finish lower and then still miss the first overall pick. Just wouldn't have been a good.
And I don't
Wouldn't
know
have
if
been a good
I don't know if
idea
even
to throw points away.
it maybe worked better in like basketball or baseball. Like I feel like basketball you can I hate to say this, but you can tank a little bit easier or better. You know what I mean?
Like
you
shave
rest-
points.
You rest some of your guys, or like you don't play as hard defense, or you don't like. I mean, I know you can do that in any sport, but it's like I think it feels like there's a lot more of it in like basketball,
Sure.
And so I think like something like that would be huge, because then once you get eliminated, it's like we gotta win, boys. Like you're coming down to it. You've got 5 games left, and you got 3 or 4 people that are running for that top chance of getting the next big star.
So to play devil's advocate,
Yeah.
I would think, why are the players gonna care in that scenario?
Right.
To
I mean, I
help
could
the
see that.
team, because they're probably gonna get shipped off
Right.
if the team's poor, right? If they bring in if they make a charge with the team and they collect as many points as they can, and the team gets the first overall pick, they could take a person that's going to essentially replace someone.
Right.
I probably wouldn't be overly thrilled about helping the
Yeah,
team
but at
do
the
that.
same time, like let's say you just signed a 5-year deal. Like I don't want to keep losing. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, no, I get it. But it's just something say, well, why am I gonna? I already know we're not winning anything this year. Why am I
Right.
gonna put myself on the line physically every single
I get
night
that.
when we have zero reward at the end of the year?
Right.
Because a draft pick to a player is probably going to be like, I don't care about this. This does not help me.
Right.
Not thinking big picture. You look big picture, you say, well, if we get a McDavid, right? If I'm the Oilers and I'm in the scenario where we're fighting for a first overall pick,
Right.
and McDavid's on the line, it's all prospect, right? It's all
Right.
It's all potential. So it's tough to say, yeah, like, hey, let's go, boys. Let's charge on it because we need to get this first overall pick.
Right. But yeah, I guess I was seeing it from more of a what's up, Tony? I was seeing it more from like a team development side of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I like the idea that it just gives purpose to the end of the year rather than them throwing their time away. But at the same time, it can take away from the opportunity for some of the players that are there. It can take away from some of the players that may get called up, right? That would get a shot, because then these are their other prospects that need to be used, and then they
Right.
can't get them game time because they're trying to chisel out as many points as they can to get that first pick. So it could work to a detriment in a way. Now, since it's being used in the women's league, they don't have that depth to worry about.
Right. It's just the, basically the 5 and 6 team, because there's 4 teams that make the playoffs.
Right, exactly. So it's just those 2 teams are like, well, however many points you accumulate, that's going to help determine like who gets first overall pick. And I would say that the talent pool is probably a little bit more shallow for players going into professional women's hockey than it is for men's, given the amount of leagues that the men's that the men have that they have to fill with all that talent, right? So Tony, what are you up to, man? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
So, but I think it's interesting. I would love for them to explore a way to find meaning for teams that are at the bottom. I don't know if that's necessarily the best way is to have them chase after stuff like that. It could be, something that aids them going into the next season.
Yeah.
Right.
Just love the idea of having that kind of almost that second playoff push to try to get you that player. I don't know. That was my thought.
Yeah. No, I think I just get excited about the idea of teams not tanking at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think I feel better about that than give some meaning there.
Right.
Sorting from today and shit. How was your break today? I'm assuming it was a break that you're sorting. Do you know if they actually made any updates to NHL over the break?
The game itself?
Like any of the matchmaking stuff?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
Just curious. 6 times 22-23 trilogy, 6 times 23-24 trilogy, 1 bad Z, not too bad, couple good hits. Nice. I like trilogy. It's a good series.
Yeah.
It's a good series.
Bucks and
I will say, after I went into a break that was like 100 boxes, I saw everything it had to offer. So I was like, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with you. You feel like you've seen every single.
Right. I saw like every insert like 5 times over in every variation.
Oh, look, another one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, it got that way. It was a pick your player too. So I ended up with like 12 Ole Eriksson at goalie cards because they were like, he was cheap. So I was like, oh, I'll get him. And then like, because he was a rookie. Yeah. The rookies tend to pop out a little bit more. So.
When does the new box come out?
The new trilogy? It'll be in the spring. Allure comes in. I thought Allure comes out later than that, but all right. They drag ass on Allure last year because it seemed like it came out like in the summertime.
Man, what's up, man?
Miho. What's up? This looks different.
What does? Oh, the other.
NHL dashboard. Who the fuck knows? I'm surprised Black Diamond drop. Yeah, I'm not a really big Black Diamond fan. They have some nice cards in there though.
We got some nice cards on our break.
We do.
15 boxes, 13 boxes. I don't know why I want to say 15.
Well, the last team that sold was 15, so
Yeah.
maybe that's why. Plus 13 is like a weird number.
Yeah.
I should have just thrown an extra 2 in there.
You ever wonder why hotels continue to not put the 13th floor on there? You know,
Say that again. The
you know
hotel
how,
what?
like, hotels, if they have more than 13 floors, they skip 13 because they think it's like haunted.
Do they really?
Yeah. Have you not noticed that?
No, I've never really noticed that before.
Yeah. Next time you go to like a high rise, not like a motel or anything like that, but like, you know.
Well, if there's a motel that's over 13 stories, that'd be.
It's no longer a motel. I
Uh,
consider motels the ones that the door faces out. Like the door faces outside.
yes, I understand how
Okay.
motels
Yeah.
work. Do you think there's a hotel that should be a motel?
Yes. Most of them.
Most?
Yeah, there's been.
I think
that's
DoubleTrees should be motels.
Okay.
I think those like secondary tier hotel chains should be motels.
Like something sponsored by Marriott is like
Right.
whatever it is. I can't remember what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely should
Yeah,
be a motel.
that's right. I think all of those should be motels.
Instead of the door facing out, it's just like the quality of the hotel. If it's just shoddy, it just goes to motel.
Well, it's like medium. Like if I'm just saying like a hotel, I think like a Marriott
Right.
or a Hyatt, right? Not even it doesn't not even like the extravagant, not even like the W and places like that.
Right.
But then when you do like the DoubleTree or like the Hampton Inn, if it ends in inn,
Right.
definitely a motel.
Definitely got to be a motel.
Right. Red Roof
Red
Inn,
Roof. I was about to say that was one that was
Motel.
near us.
that is not a hotel.
It's not. Yeah. That's great.
What's the worst hotel you've ever stayed at?
Okay, so back in before pre-kids days,
Sure.
I used to be in a band and we played a show in it was Sinner, Alabama. And this place was so bad that I slept in my car because it was like
What?
No, yeah. It was
What was
so
wrong with
bad.
it?
It was just there was roaches everywhere. There was just I felt
Oh.
like I was like no thank you. So I slept in my car.
Okay.
It's bad.
I'd probably do that too. If I saw a whole bunch of like roaches running around, I would for sure like. Did you complain?
No, because they were paying for it, and I was just like, I'm not gonna work. Like, I'm never
No,
coming
did
back
you-
here.
Complain to the hotel.
Oh yeah. I was like, look, this is terrible. I'm gonna sleep in my car. They're like, we can switch rooms. I was like, nah, I don't even want to go to another room.
Wow.
Thunderbird Inn. Now, would you stay at? All right, so like Tony mentioned Thunderbird Inn. Would you stay at a hotel or motel that's not a chain? Like, that sounds
Sure.
like a mom and pop's hotel. You know what I mean?
No, it depends.
Do you feel more comfortable
What's
with
the
that?
scenario? It would have to be pretty well reviewed
Yeah.
because you're still paying. Like, if you're giving someone money for a service, especially something where like they kind of hold your life in their hands.
All right,
while
so
you're asleep.
what's the price? What's the price range that's like, okay, this is a cheap hotel.
A
Like
cheap
under
hotel?
$100?
No. If I'm thinking like cheap,
Yeah.
like a cheap hotel,
Like if
it's
you
gotta
go,
be like
oh wow, I'm not even
under,
gonna look at this because this
it's
is
gotta be
cheap.
like under $50.
Oh wow, okay, okay.
Yeah. 80.
Yeah. 80
It's like,
would be tough. Yeah,
it's like the
79.
threshold.
Not 80. 79, 99. Yeah.
It's like the threshold though.
Like that's how many stars is basically how much it is. That's kind of the way I look at it. Like if I'm looking at $80 a night, that's like a 2 or 3 star hotel.
Well, not necessarily.
No, I know. I know it's not, but that's sort of how I view it, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, in your mind, you're like, this is
Right.
gonna be a dump,
This is gonna be terrible.
right? Yeah. I don't know. I remember so when I was traveling in high school,
Yeah.
we used to have to drive to the Albany airport from Lake Placid.
Okay.
And the one time I had to the school would take vans of kids to go, right? So like depending on whose flight was when. And so like my flight was early in the morning, and just so happened there were a bunch of people that had their flight the night before.
Right.
So I had to go and stay. So I had to stay at a hotel by the airport in Albany
Those are the worst.
overnight. And it was a Red Roof Inn.
Yes.
And so this hotel, like, it was, granted, my whole experience of being there was in the dark because I got there in the evening. It's winter. I got there in the evening and I had to leave early in the morning.
Yeah.
So I never saw it in daylight.
Yeah.
And like, it felt like it was just, like there was no lights. It didn't have any lights like outside.
Right.
Right. It was just, everything was dark. The only thing you had that was lighting it up was like the red neon Red Roof Inn.
Right.
And that was like, it was horrible. Like
That's
the whole
funny.
experience was horrible. I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, I thought that was it for me in
Yeah.
Albany.
Some Jason Voorhees is gonna barge into my door.
Right. 1997. That's me. That's how I go out in Albany at the Red Roof
Albany,
Inn.
New York. Red Roof Inn.
Yeah.
Is that why you won't ever stay at a Red Roof? Red Roof?
I think they're
Yeah.
shit. I don't like them.
I don't know. Does that third guy
Takes-
pay rent?
Yeah, right. It takes some fancy gear.
This studio is expensive, man.
I do. I've got red roof trauma. I do. Like, imagine how scary that was. I mean, what was it? I was 17 by myself, Albany, New
yeah.
York, and at the Red Roof Inn in the dark with red neon
Yeah.
in the cold, and it was cold. Well, we'll have to set that up, Fat
Yeah, we
Tony,
will,
sometime.
Tony.
We'll get you in. We'll get you in for an interview.
Yeah.
You're talk about your breaking success,
Yeah, we'll set it up.
your whatnot success. We'll have to schedule that out. We'll get our people to call your people, set things up.
And by people, just us.
Yeah, pops. Yeah, it's horrifying. I didn't know what to make of it at the time. I do remember eating the Wendy's though. It was good. I do
There's always
remember
a good Wendy's right next
It
to
was a
it.
Wendy's. Yeah, it was a Wendy's. Well, it was at the airport, so
Oh,
I ate
right,
at the airport. Security wasn't really a thing back then. It was,
No, you can just walk in.
Yeah. People could still wait for you at the gate and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. As you were coming off, like right at the where the plane lands, or where the plane.
Yeah, like you come off the plane and there's
Yep.
people there that you know. Yeah,
Yep. Like
that doesn't really happen anymore.
No, you got to go all the way outside, pal.
Yeah. Now it's like in Atlanta, you got to come up those escalators, and you either get surprised or you don't. When there's people on the other side of the rail there, there's like that rail right at the little guardrail.
The welcoming rail.
Like, oh shit, is someone going to be at the top of this escalator when I get up there?
And then
the answer is almost always no.
Yeah,
but
no one is. No one loves you that much either. You know what I mean?
They got to no. They got to circle around outside where there's no, you can't stop.
At the same time, who picks people up at the airport anymore? They got Ubers now. Like, you know what I mean? I can't tell you the last person I've dropped off at the airport.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I take Christina to the airport all the time.
Really?
If she's got to fly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't even go out anymore. I'm so sick of being out. Like, I'm done. I'm done. We talked about this yesterday. We were playing. I was so upset. I was so fucking upset. So let me tell you. I'm going to tell you this story. This was like.
Talk to me, Goose.
This was the second to last experience I'll have in public, because the next one that I have that's bad will I will just be boarded up in my home for eternity. So we go to get groceries. Okay.
Yep.
And so we use Aldi a lot because you can get a lot of food cheap. Like it's, you know, this is just where we're at. And who doesn't like saving money anyway?
Of course. So
we're checking out and they're done. Like they scan it, whatever they said, it'll be $58.40. Of course, it's like a whole boatload of food. You're like, how's this only $58? Fucking Aldi, man. It's amazing. Fucking Aldi, man. It's amazing. So I go and I put my card to the reader, because it's tap to pay now. So you tap the thing,
right?
And it beeped, and it wasn't like the baduk. It wasn't that. It wasn't a
baduk.
Yeah, it was not the that it makes when it read your card. It was just like a random beep.
Okay.
Right? It's just like beep. I was like, okay, well, let me try it again. That didn't work. So I'll try it again. So then I put it up to the thing. I hold it there forever. Perfect. Everybody heard that. Put my wallet away. We were good. I got the bloop.
Right.
We're done. The bloop. Yeah, we're good. I look up and the little emo kid that's working the register.
It's gotta be an emo kid. Yeah.
With his little mask on, still wearing the COVID mask, sitting there. And I kid you not, he's just staring at me. Like this. Like
I like staring at your eyes, or like just staring down.
Just like trying to make eye contact with me. Couldn't put like the words would not come through his shitty little mask. Like he couldn't use the words to tell me anything. Right. And so I was like, what's up? Like, why are you staring at me? Like, what are we doing here? And finally the little paw comes out from the thing and it like taps the top of the thing. Can you try it again? I was like, well, how long were you just gonna stare at me? Yeah. Were you just gonna stare at me until I said something? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing? I was so mad. I was like, why are you making me feel like an idiot about this? Like, everybody heard Baduk.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking heard it.
Yeah. The whole line heard Baduk.
Right. Everyone's just waiting for me to get the hell out of the way.
I was about to say, are you causing a line? Like, are people forming?
No, but I mean, there's people waiting. There's 2-3 people deep at Aldi. Aldi's not very big, right? It's small. Right. So like, if you're 3 people deep at Aldi,
that's a lot.
Like you're holding some shit up, right? Because there's only a couple registers. But the thing I was so mad about, I was like, why are you just staring at me? Like, why don't you just be like, oh man, look, I feel like it didn't hit again. But no, I just got
with the mask, with a little shitty mask on.
Excuse me, sir. It didn't baduk.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. You just have it. Just try again, sir.
Did it have one of the inserts? Could you not insert?
man. Jesus.
That's so funny. I kind
What's
of
with this?
I will say this. I kind of had a similar experience. Maybe not as bad, but I went to Kroger the other day, 2 days ago, and it was packed. It's always packed on a weekend, right? And so I go and I'm like, I hate doing self checkout. Absolutely hate doing self checkout. This is like I just spent all this time getting my own groceries.
Oh my
on
god,
somebody
self
else.
checkouts. It's the way of the future, man.
Okay, anyway. So
No,
I'm
have to deal with
self-checking.
emo kid.
well, just wait.
Okay.
It might be better. So I'm checking out and I got 30 things, right? So I'm checking out, and I get to these tomatoes and like, I don't know, like, do I put them on the scale? I gotta weigh them. Do I gotta look it up? Whatever. So I kind of turned around and this person was sitting there and it said, I said, hey, I don't really know how to do this. Can you help me? So they walk over there and name tag said Emma. And they go,
Yo, you don't even have to say anything else. You
So-
don't even have to say anything else. Oh man.
so I'm with
Okay.
my
Go ahead.
I'm with my youngest daughter, and I go, hey, can you help me? I turn around. Emma walks up and goes, yeah, what do you need? I was like, I was like, yeah, I don't know how to do this, to be honest. They go, there's a barcode on the tomato. And I was like, yeah, but they're in the fucking bag. Like, it's not scanning. Can you help me out? They go, "No, did you take the tomato out?" And I was like, no, I didn't fucking take the tomato out. And so I look, and this barcode is like this big.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. So I like take it out and I scan it, and then I put it in the bag, and he goes, or she goes, or whatever goes, you'll need to weigh it. And I was like, oh, fuck me. So I put that there.
Sorry, Emma.
Yeah, I was like, thanks, Emma. I appreciate it. And so I click my little thing, I pay for it, I put it in, and then they're like, that's all you need. And I was like, well, wait, I got beer too, so you might as well just stick around, Emma. There's gonna be another show, you know. So I scan it and like air put in my number, perfect. And I was like, you're all good. And I was like, thanks. Have a nice day, Emma.
So
And
let me
meanwhile,
ask-
my daughter's just looking at me like, was that and I was like, just stop, just like, let's get this together and get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. It's fucking great. What is it about Emma's, man?
I
Emma's
don't
like
know, man. I looked at the person, long hair, and then looked at the name tag, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, you do you, boo boo. Whatever you want to be. Just tell me
What
how
i-
to scan these tomatoes.
right. Just show me how to buy these tomatoes. I'm trying to give you money.
Right?
Oh my god, that's a good one. Holy shit.
So yeah. Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, don't.
Not fun.
Don't. Well, the thing is like, I mean, you may not get questions because it's just gonna be the day to day.
Yeah.
It's like trying to be the norm type of thing. Whatever.
Whatever floats your boat, you know.
Sure. I don't know. It's so straight.
I don't get
Not
it,
that.
but you know,
it's just
whatever.
like it's the way society's trending. Like just everything that we have to deal with day to day is just so bizarre. So bizarre. Fucking emo children.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this whole thing, like this is why I don't go out. Like why in your right mind would you go anywhere for New Year's ever?
Right. Yeah.
You gotta be out of your mind. You have to be a complete nut job just to go out for New Year's.
Mainly because I just want to sleep. But
Only because you're guaranteed to run into another nut job, or they're
Yeah.
gonna run into you. Like it's insane.
oh man.
Fuck. It's
I'm with
nuts,
you.
man. Yeah, it's crazy out there. So yeah, so then on the way home, I was so angry that like I was just like, why would I leave? Why would I go anywhere? I have Amazon Prime. They do groceries.
They do now, yeah.
They do groceries. Like it's all part of Prime. Like you don't have to pay anything extra. There's no delivery extra. There's no tip. There's no nothing. It's
Yep.
all just part of Prime. Why would I go anywhere?
I got
And
all
this
the things I
weather
need.
that we're about to get is going to prove it.
Yeah.
We're actually going to get some snow, as it seems.
You think?
I don't know. It's still raining.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna ice over and then everybody's gonna freak out.
Walmart Plus is another one. Walmart Plus is
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
I love Walmart Plus. And they'll bring you anything that's in Walmart.
Yeah, and there's a lot
Really
of stuff
anything.
at Walmart.
Yeah, you can get anything in Walmart. Anything.
And I
Anything.
mean,
and I
anything.
mean anything, and they will bring it to you.
ugh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how, and you know what? I'll be more happier for it. Because look, why do I want to use my time that, I mean, pardon for me for thinking highly of myself. My time is very valuable.
Yeah.
Okay. My time, as I've proven over the last 3 weeks, I barely have days off. Why
Yeah.
do I want to use the day off that I actually have to
Gotta do
go
all that
talk to
stuff,
Emma?
yeah.
I don't want to talk to Emma and have her handle my tornadoes.
My
Fucking A. My
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
You don't want Emma
I don't-
handling any of your tomatoes.
I definitely don't want Emma touching my fruit, plums, name it, whatever. I don't nothing. So the point is, why like the time you spend going to the store, running around the store when it's crowded, then you've got to run
Yep.
into all those stupid people. People are so stupid.
They are.
People are just stupid. I'm so sick of them. Not you guys, obviously.
And I don't think it's getting any better. That's the problem.
No, it's just getting worse. It is just getting worse. Every time out, it's worse. Traffic, I don't even get me started on what I don't know how people learn how to. I don't know how people leave the house with
I know.
tied shoes, yet drive a car.
I know I gotta drive to Alpharetta tomorrow and it's gonna be snowy and sleety and icy and
I don't think you
Stupid
will be
people.
driving. That's just my. It's just my
Yeah.
thought.
I may be snowed in.
Yeah, with the heavy rain.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm snowed in. Well, it snowed here. There's no telling anyway. Who's going to tell you any different? No, it didn't. No one's going to say that. Which is so bizarre. I
Yeah.
don't know what happens to people in the rain that they forget how to drive.
Yeah.
They're
that's
like,
crazy.
I just can't. I can't deal. These are the things that are going to give me heart failure. It's not even going to be like dietary or anything like actually close to me. It's just going to be like the day to day, like having to go to Kroger.
Having to talk to people.
Right. Having to endure the public will be what does me in. Brent, Andrew, welcome in.
So funny.
So crazy. What are the scores tonight?
Loser. Ooh,
That's not nice.
fighting words.
What's
I know
going
you
on?
are, but what am I? Basically.
Tampa's losing right now. New York beat Chicago. Shocker. Islanders beat Boston as predicted. Carolina beat Pittsburgh in overtime, and Toronto beat Philly in overtime.
Well,
Let's see what happened. Let me see the score sheet in Chicago. Bedard had an assist.
would you look at that?
One assist. Ooh. $35 points in 40 games. 10 goals, 25 assists.
Oh, but of course, we will send base cards.
Please send him all base penguins. All right.
Sounds good.
Do you want me to send all the Penguins base cards from all of our previous breaks as well? Because I can do that too.
We can do that.
We can do that.
We can get a 12 by 12
Yes,
by
please.
12 box. And put them all in there.
Right. Yeah, I can actually. It was... How many Tristan Jaris do you want?
How about them Leafs, Johnny? Kind of want to
Well,
roll.
Brent, who's your team? Yeah, Leafs are flying, man.
Yes, sir. See,
Detroit. Oh shit.
I knew I liked Brent.
You knew.
I just knew.
You knew.
I knew. He had good
It was
taste.
the red lenses. It was the red lenses in the
That's what it
photo. You
was.
knew. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's Red Wings for sure.
That's their wings.
Yep. You knew it. You knew it. You just knew.
They're gonna win the division.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, I tell you what, they've actually been playing well lately.
they have. We're on a 4-game win streak.
Yep. They've been playing very well.
Although I was
They
hoping
beat,
we
they
were.
beat Pittsburgh
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
No, Winnipeg. Sorry, Winnipeg.
I think in
4-2.
overtime, wasn't it?
No, it's regulation.
Uh,
Regulation. And Toronto beat Boston.
when was it? Oh, I'm thinking about Michigan. Never mind.
Yeah. Toronto's up there with the big boys. Ahead of Florida. That's the only place they can possibly be. Brent, you did it. You took home the Detroit Red Wings in this
Uh-oh.
13 box mixer.
Look at that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome to Gem in 10.
Welcome.
May you hit many a Raymonds and ciders.
We got a lot of young kids, man. Whew.
You do. Got to get rid of some of that old guard. AKA Larkin. And Brent, I would also like to extend our gratitude for the follow.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they're winning too. They're such a good team.
The Lions.
Yeah,
It's weird to say that.
I know.
It is strange saying that the Lions are good. I'm happy for Lions fans just because it's like they waited all it like the diehard Lions fans.
Yeah,
They've waited all this time. And you just know what that means. Like, that's cool.
I love their
I feel it, you know.
And that's
Right.
without Hutchinson, man.
That's how I felt about the Leafs, and they still haven't done anything.
They still let you down every year.
They let me down every year. Yep.
Yeah. Definitely. Except they don't make anything. They're still not making anything. When was the last time the Jets made the playoffs? I gotta look that up. Last time the Jets
I like the
made
Dolphins
the playoff. He says
because
2011.
I like the Dolphins because of Ace Ventura.
yeah, I'm with you. Finkel
That's
is
why I like
Einhorn,
the
man.
Dolphins.
That's who scanned my
Finkel's Einhorn.
tomatoes, you know? 2010, actually. The last playoff appearance was 2010.
Ray Finkel scanned my tomatoes. I can see that on a shirt.
Oh,
Ray
man.
Finkel. And it just has a name on that's on the back, and on
Yeah.
the front it's just got a name tag. It says Emma.
Emma, yep. So great.
You're a Jets guy, I guess, because you keep saying we.
Yeah. Rex Ryan, man, he's gonna bring it home. Get rid of or just push him out, Rodgers. I love that he went to the Jets. I wish he would have went to the Vikings first, just to follow in Brett Favre's footsteps. I think Rodgers is gonna retire. Could be wrong.
Can't believe he's still around.
He's old. I like him,
That's what I
but
mean. Like, if you're an old quarterback, like, are you really effective? Like in today's NFL, are you really effective as an old quarterback? With the exception of Brady.
yeah, hard to say that with Brady just being.
Yeah, but it's Brady.
I know. Good point.
It's like it's Brady. Like it's
Well, I mean,
You
Drew Brees did the same thing. He was old as dirt. Matt Ryan was doing well. I mean, he was on a crappy team, but
yeah, I guess.
I mean, you're
But I
not the
think-
elusive like Mahomes,
We don't-
where you're running out of the pocket and I don't know. I think
Do
anybody
you think that's
with an old look at Fernando Alonso playing, racing cars or racing Formula One, and he's like 48 or whatever he is.
yeah, I guess.
What do you think the hardest sport is to be old, like in your 40s?
Hockey. Maybe baseball.
Yeah, baseball maybe.
Well, there's no 40-year-olds playing soccer. Forget it.
Yeah, that's true. The speed.
Like high level, like
Unless you're like a
Premier League, you're not
goalie.
getting anyone that's 40. Unless you're a goalie. Yeah.
But that's hockey's the same way, aren't they? Like you see a lot more older goalies.
Yeah, I mean, Yager played forever, but he wasn't at the elite level that he was.
Right. Or Chelios.
Right. But like you get older goalies in soccer, like Van de Sar was like 39.
Yeah.
And he was still setting records, back in the day. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, pool host just retired.
Flurry's
He was, like,
39.
40 something. Is he 39?
Yep.
Dang. I mean, basketball, you got the old heads too. I mean, LeBron's 40 something.
I feel like basketball was the easiest sport that you could play as an older person
Yeah.
because you can stay like in moderately good shape. If you're really good, like if you're like a LeBron or someone, right? Or like
Right.
you can stay in like moderately good shape and make a pretty good impact.
Yeah.
What's up, Thunder? Thanks for the raid, my guy.
Thunder!
What's going on, folks?
What's happening? How was your break there, Thunder?
You decent.
Okay,
You did
nice.
the inner, right? Was it ultimate inner? Ultimate inner, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Hopefully there were some good hits.
Any wow factor there? Yeah. What came out of there? Anything good? There's always something good, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Old ERP. There you go.
Nice.
Money made. Sanderson's like big time slept on, in my opinion.
Luke Robitaille?
Yeah. Yeah.
15. Dang. I agree. Dude's a nut.
Yeah. Sanderson, dude, he's so damn good. It's stupid how good he is.
I forgot the S at the end of that word, and that's why it's flagged it.
Probably would have flagged it anyways. You can't
That's
write
just-
nuts.
No, it's just dude's nut.
That's how it goes, man.
Chill. All right. That's fair. Well, thank you for the raid, Thunder.
Yeah. Preach. So we started we're hitting the new year running.
With the
We
Juggernaut.
yeah, with the Juggernaut. No, we on the whole reason for that Aldi trip that I was so mad about when I ran into a little emo kid.
Yeah.
No, we were stocking up on food because we we're doing meal planning.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna start a new meal planning, you know.
Yep.
And so we were at, and this all stemmed. We were at it's either BJ's or Sam's Club.
Right.
I think it was Sam's Club that was selling them, but they were selling the meal prep kits like in big boxes.
Oh, nice.
Which like Tupperware is a pain in the ass, right?
It is. Yeah.
And then like if you buy like those high end meal prep kits, like they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But Sam's Club had one at Christmas time. It was cheap, and it gave you've got like 30 cases, 30 bento boxes, and they come in different sizes. So you've got one that's just one big square, right? And then you got one that's two. It's like a big square and a little rectangle, and then you've got one that's two little rectangles and a square. So like you can kind of separate the meals out, you know. And we filled that up today in like no time. We used crock pot to put 2 meals on.
Nice.
Right. So then we've got variety for the week for dinners, and then we loaded up a whole bunch of salads in the fridge.
Beautiful.
And so now we don't have it took us like no time at all. I was actually surprised. Right. Especially using the crock pot, like that helps a lot.
Right.
Because then you're not like actually like cooking all day. Like you
Yeah.
prep the food to go in the crock pot and then you walk away for a few hours and then come back.
Yep.
But it was great because now like you open the fridge door and it's just boxes. Like
Nice,
it's just
nice.
it's like what was that thing? Like factor meals?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much what we did. We just made a ton of factor meals that you can just go and heat up, and for like a fraction of the cost of if you were to actually get factor meals.
Yeah. Those were expensive.
You know,
They were good. I will
they
say
were.
that's
They're really good. They were.
one of the only meal prep that I've tried that's like, oh wow, these are good.
Yeah. I agree. They were very, very tasty. But I think too, it's one of those the benefit of the factor meal is that you get so many different meals,
Yeah.
right? In one, so like a week shipment, you'll get 6, 7 different meals versus eating the same thing for
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 straight days.
Right.
So that's what. So we set out. We made 2 meals, so you got 2 different dinners to pick from. One's beef, one's chicken, and then you've got the salads to run with at lunch. So just a quick lunch,
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be good. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to do that because that's going to be helpful.
Yeah, I like that. I used to, for Seth, make like 20 chicken breasts on Sundays and then just put them in those things with like some rice.
Yep.
I would take them for
It goes a
lunch
long
here.
way.
Yeah, it does. It's nice too because it's like already prepped and ready. And like,
Yeah, you just heat it up and go. Like I don't want to have to cook meals all week long. Like every evening, like, oh God, what are we having for dinner? I don't know. What do you
Yeah.
want? Like, where are we going out? And then you end up overspending
yep.
on mediocre food that's not made well. Right? So it's just, again, why go out anywhere?
Yeah.
Like when was the last time you went to a restaurant and the food was like banging on point, delicious, exactly what you ordered?
Probably couldn't tell
Chili's.
you. Chili's.
That's pretty impressive.
All right. I freaking love Chili's.
I love Chili's.
The older Chili's was better in my opinion, but it's still good.
I like Chili's. I hate Applebee's.
I'm not a fan of Applebee's either,
I hate Applebee's.
but I'll take Longhorns over everybody.
Well, Longhorn, they're not really on the same level.
All right. That's fair.
Longhorn to me is a step above like Chili's
Okay,
and
okay.
Applebee's and all that.
You remember Rafferty's?
Yep.
That place was awesome.
Still there, isn't it?
No, it's closed down.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah, no one was there. Rafferty's was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
The one in Kennesaw. The Motel of Eateries? All right, careful now.
Wasn't that like the place they always had the hockey sign up? Didn't they always have the one by Best Buy on Cobb Parkway?
Yeah. Fair Parkway.
Didn't they always have the NHL sign up? And they're like, yeah, we can watch this here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like by Barrett Parkway and all that.
5 Presidente margaritas, Texas cheese fries, and 6-ounce ribeyes. All right. That's where
Nice.
you go every time.
At Rafferty's, you got that? 90%
no,
bone?
Chili's, right?
No, he's talking about Rafferty's.
Oh, yeah. I saw Town Lake, so I thought Chili's.
No, that Chili's is where he gets his 5 Presidente margs.
Right. They used to have good soup. Rafferty's. Yeah, behind the
I used
mall,
to
by
like-
Best Buy.
Yeah. I used to like at Chili's they used to have the queso. Well, they probably still have it. It was the queso with
like-
the beef in it.
But it's like brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so seasoned that the cheese is brown.
Yeah.
it's pretty. If I had it again, I'd probably think it was terrible.
Yeah.
But I always remembered it was decent. And then their molten chocolate lava cake.
Yep.
It's good.
They also had one that had like the I think it was called a brookie, and it was the cookie with
Yeah.
ice cream on top. Like,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah. Every time I went to Chili's, I always got cold fries. So I was like, I'm done with this.
I love their fries though.
They're good
Yeah.
when you get them like,
Yeah,
but I
I
always
agree.
had to get them redone because they always came out cold. Like they've been sitting back there for half an hour.
Yeah. That's fair. Let's see, what's another Applebee's used to be okay.
Yeah. So my thing with Applebee's, yes, then you don't notice if they're
That's
cold or
fair,
not. So my thing with Applebee's, when I was in Wichita, Our little after game events were always at Applebee's.
Mm.
Like, so where you go to like hang out with like boosters and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And they always put out the same damn food every time. It was those shitty little ribs
Yeah. Yep.
and the chicken fingers every single time. And I got so sick of it that I was like, I'm never coming back. Once I leave this town, I'm never going to Applebee's again. And I haven't.
That's fair.
I've not been in an Applebee's since. And that was in 2009.
See, I
Sorry,
think that
2008.
I think Miller's is that place that we went to. It's by the cooler.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't like it at all.
What didn't you like about it?
I just thought it was really bad. We ate there after we went to like main event, I think, and went there. That little ale house that's right there. Isn't that Miller's?
Yeah, Miller's Ale House. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, not for me.
Oh, when I met you there, it was good.
No. That's the last time I went there when you and I went there. I didn't
Yeah,
think
it was.
that good.
I didn't have a problem. I mean, it wasn't like mind blowing food. Most of those places aren't.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. I just love to eat. I'd much rather go to like a sports bar, like Sidelines.
I don't really go to Sidelines.
They give you free food at Applebee's on Veterans Day. That's cool.
I
Good on
guess.
them. I mean, I'm not a veteran, so that doesn't apply to me. Some smoke. What's up, Marvin?
You're gonna adopt the Chiefs method. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you talking about the bar and the cooler? Yeah. No, you can't drink there. It is expensive. We go up there. We'll have like one after a game or something, and then that's pretty much it. Now we just go to Tony's. It's right around the corner, and they're open till like 4 a.m. But you need them to be open till 4 a.m. because the food service is so slow that it's
Yeah.
like it's horrible. Like if we have a game at 10 and you get out at you're done at 11:30, you're over there at midnight, you won't eat till 1:30. It'll be like 1:30 before you get your food. It's insane. Well, he spent, Rain. He brought the big dollars.
Yeah, we
and he
twisted
took
his
down
arm
the
for it.
wings. And he took down the wings.
There's a lot of teams up
And that
there.
was that. There's a lot. There's a lot of teams.
Anybody wants in on this?
13 boxes. Do we need that plastered across the screen?
Maybe.
13 boxes.
Can you just
Maybe
do
we
a text
do.
overlay on the
I might have to.
OBS?
It took no convincing. We didn't even mention it.
We didn't say anything.
I said nothing. And the Red Wings disappeared. Actually, we asked, who's your favorite team? The Red Wings, and he bought them. And that was it.
Yep.
It's very generous. Yeah, why don't we
Speaking
do
of
this?
Rain, how's the soap business going?
Right. Still trying to buy some soap. It's very hard with no online store or presence.
I'm sorry, Rain. I just love that.
Trying to buy the soap. Just want to buy the soap.
Just kidding, Rain. Don't be mad. Oh, don't do that.
I literally haven't touched it because I was just. Oh, that's horrible. Don't say that.
Why we're here. Welcome to GM10 therapy session.
No, we don't do therapy. We do not do therapy. People sue you for that. This is gonna be the tackiest thing I've ever done.
I don't know. Are you able to do tacky things?
Hey, did your last set of cards arrive that I sent out? I sent them out like a week ago. But I didn't know with the holidays, maybe it got delayed. I haven't checked the mail. There's a 101 sitting in the mail.
That's one way.
Jesus. Oh, you forgot? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Maybe there we go.
Boop.
Now you got to take off the Anaheim Ducks.
Well, you can run out and check the mail, and then maybe that'll be something cool. What?
It still says the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah, I pinned them.
Oh, okay. It's just taking up the what says the $13, mister.
It's all right. No
That's
one's
fine.
watching anyway.
No one's, that's fine.
It's like, you ever sit?
What?
Do you ever sit down
Yep. Couple times.
and then? Yeah, he did get sent down. I saw that. You ever sit down and then like the chair pulls your pants down? Like in the car? Have you ever had that happen? Like you sit in the car and then you slide back in the seat,
Yeah.
and then as you slide back, it like pulls your.
Yeah.
So like it gives you a little plumber.
Happens all the time.
It does. Just admit it happens. It's fine. No one's watching.
Especially because like I don't have an ass at all. Like I have zero butt.
Right.
It just goes yeah.
Yeah. So you like slide back in the seat, and then you like a
Yeah,
little
it's
crack
just,
sticks out.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have seat warmers? I have
That
seat
cold,
warmers.
that warm leather on
Yeah.
my skin.
Tell you what, you have a Kia too, right? You got
I do.
the does it have the seat warmers?
Yeah, it does.
God, you ever put those on level 3?
Hell yeah, I do. It burns my skin.
Holy shit, it's like fire. Like it's so hot. It's so hot. On certain days, like I put that on to like loosen my hamstrings on my way to hockey. Like, cause it's like putting a heat pack on.
Yeah.
It gets so hot. It's perfect. I love it. Christina can't put it on like past level 1. She's like, this is too hot. I'm
Yeah.
like, you haven't seen nothing. Put it on 3.
Got a suntan on the back of her leg.
Right. You just got, you're red. Like the back of my legs are like red. My ass cheeks like red. So great. Speaking of red cheeks, Slapnut, what's up?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I like that. The heated steering wheel. Yeah, that's nice.
I don't think I've ever had a car that had heated steering wheel
No?
or mirrors.
I had the heated mirrors. I had one that did the steering wheel thing. It was pretty cool.
I mean, I
I
drive
hardly
an
used it.
old van.
Because we live in Georgia. We never need it.
Yeah. I still bring
We
hot
need it
water
tomorrow.
out to the van so I can pour it on the window. Pray it doesn't crack.
You just turn the car on.
I do, but it takes so long. And I'm always running late.
Yours doesn't remote start?
Please. Like a 2000 something.
It's a Carnival.
No, okay, that one does. I'm not talking about that one.
Yeah, all right.
I don't drive
Oh.
that one day to day.
Oh,
What's the family car?
gotcha. Yeah, I like the heated seats a lot. That goes a long way in my book.
Yeah.
Have you ever had heated and the cooled seats?
I haven't done the cold. Yeah. I'm sure that's
It's pretty
amazing.
cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I've had that a couple times where it does the AC through the seats. It's pretty nice.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. Well, they're like vented. Like the seats have like there's like they're like perforated in the leather,
yeah,
and then like the air comes through the. You can like feel it in your back. It's cool. Yeah. I love the AC seats.
I can't ever afford a car like that. Especially because we're stuck on these 13-box mixers, you know?
That's actually what I'm doing with once we finish this one. I'm gonna get AC seats.
Come on, guys.
I'm trying.
I'm trying, man.
And what I mean by that is I'll be making a car payment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So great.
How's that custom card coming? Next
Good.
week?
It's coming along.
Nice.
It's coming along. I had a slight hiccup with the board for the middle. And I have to get some different board.
Sweet.
Not a problem. It's on order. It'll be here tomorrow.
I love it.
Yeah.
Excited to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Also realized I'm out of team bags. So I ordered more of those. And I'm out of the little mailers, like the cards that go in, the protective cards that go in the mail.
Yeah.
I'm out of those too. So I had to order all that shit today. I got a bunch of cards from my PC that I need to put in one touches. I see. I've had no time. I've had no.
I get it. I get it.
Such bullshit. It's supposed to be my vacation. It's nothing worse. Like, you know what it's like? Like you save up all your vacation time to go to the end of the year, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the end of the year. I know, like, I'll take some time at Christmas. It'll be great. I'll just hang out. I'll, just spend time, right?
Yep.
But I make the same mistake every year, and then every year it's just family shit, other shit you got to do, family shit. Like, it's just nonstop.
Yep. I wish it say that it would end, but it doesn't. Because then it's just something else. If it's not family stuff, it's work stuff. Then it's not work stuff, it's this,
Exactly.
Gotta find the joy in it. That's why we do this. This is our joy.
Hey, I enjoy it.
I love it.
Some days it's like going to the gym.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I gotta
don't
go.
want to do this. But then once you do,
and then once you do it, you have fun. You're like, all right, yeah, it was good. Not every day, but some days.
Yeah. I agree. Especially when you have people like Rain that just come in and talk and chat and Dazzy.
Right. What's up, Daz?
How's it going? We
What's
are here.
up?
Doing our thing. How have you been? Inaugural access
I have not. I have not yet. I have been like not involved with cards for the last 3 weeks. Is it cool?
Oh, nice.
Nice. Of who? Which is funny. Why wouldn't it be like access ticket? Wouldn't that be in credentials?
Yeah, Creds always had that, didn't they?
Yeah, that's their thing. Debut ticket access or whatever. Or debut. Yeah, debut
Yeah,
access
Doug
ticket. I don't know,
Wilson.
whatever it is.
Nice. Congrats on that. That's cool.
7 and 8. That's cool. Doug Wilson. That's really cool.
The artwork looks cool. I guess if it's new.
I mean, you'd hope, right?
Yeah. But you never know.
Oh, really? They don't have any odds on it?
What's up, SCD?
Oh, you sent a picture. Oh, I did see this. I saw someone who got you this. Breezy? Oh, Bloom. That's right. That's who posted it. Bloom. Yeah. Very cool. It's got the actual ticket in it.
I do like that design.
Interesting. That's cool.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's really nice. That actually gave me a little bit of inspiration on that one.
Kind of like ice.
Yeah, it is. A cereal spot bought into the Sharks. Oh yeah, because the Sharks are like big now. For the Celebrini. We'll get some 24-25 stuff in here. It'll be fun.
Oh, wow.
Well, that paid off. Speaking of, I just hit Mason McTavish in my next gen pack. And then Levi. Sweet.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
How much do those cards go for, Desi? Do you know?
What, that new one?
Yeah, like what the comps on those kind of thing. North of 300, dang. Nice
That's
little
really nice.
investment. ROI on
Yeah,
that's
right?
pretty good. 14 bucks.
Yeah.
What's up, Hans? Welcome in. 13 bucks mixer.
Right?
For low prices. Pick your team.
They are low. Like almost losing our shirt low.
I mean, should I just take off my shirt or?
I'm not sure if that's what I meant.
It's probably best that I keep my shirt on.
Yeah, it probably is. I'd appreciate it if you kept your shirt on.
Maybe that's the late night stream.
Yeah. Different channel.
Shirtless Sundays.
Different channel.
Oh dang.
Wow. That's awesome. I still have not gotten my Stevie Y rookie yet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, not yet. We'll get there. Dougie G. God, my ultimate team sucks.
What's up?
My ultimate team's terrible.
Oh yeah?
Just don't have any good players.
You gotta
Still
play it.
such a work in progress. Well, like I did all those next gen challenges. It just didn't pan out.
Yeah. $80. Not bad. Still. Even if you sold
Hey,
it for
80
80
bucks.
it's pretty
For 14 bucks.
yeah.
There you go. Wild card. No. Is the next gen thing over? It's gone, right?
What do you mean?
The next gen. I thought it was in single player. The next gen thing.
I don't you keep saying next gen, I don't know what you mean.
In oh, those are cool cards. The Frozen Forces.
Yeah, those are neat. The other ones are better, in my opinion.
Which one?
The greatness ones.
Yeah, those are nice too. I just think those Frozen Forces are badass. This team of the week.
Yeah, those are kind of lame.
Are Frozen Forces only in packs?
No, you can buy them. Grady?
Oh, it's exchange items. Yeah.
Yeah.
X Factor sets. It's cool.
Yeah, I just like the Gallery of the Greats artwork. It's like watercolor kind of
Ooh.
looking thing.
Ottinger. Yeah. McDavid. What do you have to exchange here? Let's see.
Kind of weird.
You have to exchange an 88 plus Frozen Forces.
Yeah.
For an 89 McDavid.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right, does it?
It's a little funky, those types of things, but it's all geared up to what like you're trying to go for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. Gallery of Greats. Team building promo packs. Essential packs. There it is. Oh, they give you jerseys. That's fun.
Yeah, some of them are jerseys, some of them are. It all depends.
The blue one. So interesting. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot to do. You just gotta know what to do and how to do it, I guess. I know that sounds silly.
240,000 coin.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
It's a lot,
Is
but it
Daryl
adds up.
Sador?
What's that?
Daryl Sador
Yeah.
is on the cover. So you like wild card? That's your go-to, huh?
No, I do squad battles.
Oh,
And then I'll do wild card if I do like cuz like I need those little card things. And so wild card is like the thing to do.
gotcha.
That makes sense.
Oh, it was moments. That's what it was. The next gen moments is what I was doing.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
They still have those.
Yeah.
I found them. It's not really
All right.
clear on where to go for
Yeah,
stuff.
yes. Sorry, you kept saying next gen. I didn't really know.
Yeah, it's the next. It's like the current rookies. So I have one to do. It is get a hat trick with Celebrini.
Hard to do.
It is. It is
Matt!
very hard. What's up, Matt? Did you see that goal that Celebrini and Will Smith connected on
No, I didn't.
like last week? Oh my god,
Dirty.
it's disgusting. Like Celebrini dives to poke the puck into the zone to keep the play onside,
Yeah.
and it was like he dives to poke it, which is a pass, and it goes to Smith, and then Celebrini gets up and recovers, cuts out to the wing. He gives the puck to Celebrini. Will Smith does. Celebrini drives to the net, dishes it back to the middle, and Celebrini scores.
Oh, nice.
It was so good. It was so good. Really cool to watch. But San Jose's been exciting. For
Yeah,
sure.
a lot of young players.
Yeah. And then Askarov's been like lights out for them. In net.
Yeah.
They called him up. He's been great.
I wish they'd call up that guy from the Griffins.
Which one? Kosa?
Yeah. D post
E post.
or dip ost.
So DP Ost?
Yep.
Could be that.
Yeah, it could be.
I doubt it.
I mean, he's born in 1776, so
That's true. What'd you think of the new what'd you think of the Squid Game stuff in Call of Duty?
I thought it was cool. I mean, I think I did see how we were talking about the if the red light green light was in a different mode. I did see them
Yeah.
in the big map. It had red light green light, and like I saw it on TikTok, and there's two guys facing each other, and it was like red light, and they both stopped, and it was like green light, and
no.
then they started shooting at each other.
So I mean, if you're in a team, do you get downed or do you get eliminated?
I don't know. When this guy got hit, he fully popped. So I don't know if it was like solos. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not sure of the situation, but
just curious.
yeah. Empty pockets. How's it going, man? Welcome to the TM10 show.
We have just the break for people with empty pockets.
A lot of cards for little money. Get them quick.
Yeah.
Starting
Might
to
fly off
wind
the shelf.
down.
I need more water. I don't want to go upstairs.
Isn't that the worst?
It is.
Made sure I came prepared and put my Stanley full of water.
Nice. Good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get a bit of a sore throat, so I ripped through my water pretty quick. Which sucks because I have a game tomorrow night, and I really wanted to feel great. But
You have
thanks, weather.
A beer league?
Yeah, I got men's league at 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It's nice. At least we got an early one, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, Luke?
Luke. What's going on, man? Oh, hey.
What's happening, dude? Happy New Year.
Yeah. All that good jazz.
Oh my God. It is. It is.
New year, new me. You know what I mean? You have any New Year's resolutions or anything? Do you do those by chance?
Are you asking me or Luke?
Either one. I'm fucking awesome.
No, I don't. I think I use it as a bit of a reset just to kind of get some like any habits that I liked that kind of fell off. Um, you know,
Yeah.
that's pretty much the only thing I do with it. I wouldn't say resolutions. I feel like resolutions are extreme and they never stick. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
hear you.
I'm not like a highly undisciplined person, so I don't know that I'm, like I don't
Sure.
typically eat like a shit ton of fast food, or I don't smoke. I don't really drink anymore. I can't really.
You're just like the perfect person, aren't you?
I really feel like I am. I'm just such a specimen.
I don't know. I love the eating and drinking. I think that's my biggest problem.
I do too. Did you see that they have to start putting cancer warnings on the labels?
No way.
Yep.
On every label ever.
On alcohol, the same way they do it for tobacco.
Oh, that's funny.
They have to do it because of all of the studies
Liver
that have
cancer
come out
and stuff?
recently with the links to cancer, like all cancers. It's not even just liver cancer. It's like everything.
Up hogs. Hogstar.
Every time I give the puck to Celebrini, he's got 3 people on him. There's no way I'm going to score a hat trick. But I went into the corner of the puck. 2 guys chased me
It's EA
into the
for you,
corner.
you know? I got so tired of those challenges, I couldn't do them.
I know, but it's the last one. Like I want to get it. Fucking buzzer went. Be less fat without putting any effort in. I like that.
Who doesn't, you know?
Well, that's why I'm changing my food.
I don't mind my size. Oh, that sounds weird.
No, comfortable with your size.
Like a big teddy bear.
Nice. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Right?
I always laugh at the people that are like, "Oh, it's January 1st. I'm gonna get shredded."
Yeah.
And they go balls out for one workout. They
And
hurt
hurt
so
for
bad
a week.
they can't go. They can't get another one in, and then they never go back.
Yeah. I would like to be a little bit more like in shape as far as like activity wise.
Sure.
But like I don't feel like I need to lose weight or anything. If it comes with it, all right, so be it, you know.
Yeah. I'd like to lean out some. I think just by quitting um and this is more of a budget thing than like a resolution or diet thing, is like getting rid of some of the excess spending on food that we don't really need. Like we don't need soda in the house. Like,
Right.
I don't need, as much as I like to have it, I can't even really drink it anymore because they're so syrupy.
You know what I've done, and I don't know if it's good being in the South, is I'm more of a Pepsi guy now.
Isn't that more syrupy than Coke?
It is, I think, but I think Coke has more syrup. I get the cherry Coke or the cherry Pepsi. It's so good.
You like that? I like Pepsi. I've never been against it. I just like Coke.
Yeah. I get it.
You
It's
know,
just hard for me being in the South to like, you know what I mean?
because it's Coke. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You're not supposed to do that, you know?
Yeah, so I've heard. My neck.
Hello,
Hey, Matt.
Matthew.
How's it going?
Enjoying this wonderful weekend that we had coming to a close with GM10.
Yeah,
all
happy
that
New Year.
good stuff.
Did you have a nice break, or did you get a break, like Christmas vacation or anything?
That's a great movie.
Yeah, we watched it like 10 times probably over the.
It happens. Everybody gets sick in our house at Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
Kind of ironic, but it does happen. Sucks. The B-Ret.
Oh, how'd they do?
Third place. Nice. Congrats, man.
Awesome. It's not gonna happen here. Okay, retry.
Yeah,
I have to
me
use the
too.
restroom to get more water.
You coach the team?
Be right back.
God, no. Oh, come on, man. Don't. Well, Gordon Bombay? I believe in you. You could do it. I've had a really hard time finding that. I didn't even believe it. Yeah. What's the age group, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, okay. Don't know why that. That's kind of funny. The Von Jar? They're 50. Okay. The little guys. That's fun though. Is it in that? I don't really know like Kiwi hockey that well. Is that kind of just pure chaos, or are they pretty structured as far as like starting to develop as who they are as a team and as a person, as a player? Curious. Yeah. See, like our family was baseball, so like all of my kids played baseball, and travel ball in the South is like a big deal. So like when you're 8, 9 years old, it's like hardcore. You know what I mean? So I didn't know if it was something like that. It was like teach them young kind of thing. I didn't. I have it taped. I did see that Canada was all pissy, but I didn't watch. Dang, I gotta do that. Oh, dude, that'd be cool. I love that kind of stuff, man. Like with baseball, when my kids are finished playing, like I love just watching other kids play. I mean, I guess that sounds weird, but not trying to be creepy. But and I guess hockey to an extent is even younger. You know what I mean? Like they start getting really good, like really legit at a young age, obviously. Oh no. How many goalies do you have on their team? And do they switch a lot? One. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wanted my oldest, or both of my boys, to play hockey so bad, and they didn't want to learn how to skate, and it was so disappointing. It was like, come on, guys. They just wanted to shoot, and we played like foot hockey. Foot hockey is what we call it. But yep, they didn't want to learn, so they were like, "No, we're good." Like, no. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know. Mine got a college scholarship to play baseball next year, so I'm happy with his choice. I don't have to play for college, which is awesome. Yeah, that's true too. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have another guy, somebody just has to step up. Just hope for the best. Yeah, look, see, we're in the South, and baseball's like, for us, like, hockey isn't a thing as much. Or baseball, it's just like, you can turn the corner and there's a baseball team. Well, that's awesome. You love to see it. The guy steps up to the plate and just owns it. That's awesome. What's up, J&J? Oh, wow. What's the average on goal shots? Shots on goal for that age group? 15, 20. Okay. So that's not bad. That's some good defense. Not only that, like, not only the goalie, but that's good defense as well. Dude. The fact that the backup or the fill-in only had to face 8 shots. How many did they score, though? 7? Yeah, man. I don't mind it. Or just shoot it to me in the DM or something. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
What are you doing?
Watching Matt's kids play hockey.
Oh, nice.
We should watch it live and commentate it.
Right?
I always wanted to do that. Be like the Mystery Science 3000 of like
Yeah.
just random games that just like turn off the volume.
It'd be fun.
Make jokes at people's expense. Well, we kind of do that anyways. I tell you, I figured out how to shoot between my legs.
Talking about NHL?
Yeah,
It's just a button.
yeah. I didn't know it existed.
You didn't know?
No.
Oh. Yeah, they changed it all this year too. So it's like a single tap between the legs shot.
Perfect. Thanks, man. I will watch it for sure. What number is your kids? And what
What age is this? Sorry.
you said 4th, 5th grades?
Oh, okay. Nice.
Well, like I'm gonna compare it to like where my kids are, like as far as in their sport, because it's fun to see. Because again, like we're in baseball Bible Belt, so there's some amazing talent in the South. I could imagine that, where hockey is super important. 47. Why 47? Not 19?
It's Matt's birth year. Kidding.
I'm joking.
Who are you? Welcome in.
Who are we?
Like your kids' game? Oh, really? That's funny. We'll have to set it. I'll have to get it set up.
Yeah.
See.
Let's say I don't know if we can.
What we'll do is we'll get it set where it's behind us.
Oh
and
yeah.
then, like, you know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
looks like it's in the studio, you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe we'll make an actual bit out of it. Like we'll actually commentate it.
It would be fun.
Want to do that?
Sure.
All right, we'll do that.
What, Tuesday?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that Tuesday.
Yeah. Tune in Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll like actually watch it and like commentate it. Even though it has its own, I guess, but whatever.
We just turned it down.
Yeah.
Dan.
No, they're not going to let me do this. Well, there's one.
Yeah, but you got to get 2 more, you know?
I know. That's the thing. You get one early too, and you're like, "Oh, this is going to be it," and then you don't score again. What is this crap? All right. Power play. Twisted. Welcome in.
Twisted.
Join this twisted break.
Yeah. 13 boxes.
Lots of teams to choose from. Fuck you, Kopitar.
All right.
Oh, he intercepted a pass on a breakaway because he was out of position.
Would you take an English muffin over a bagel?
Depends on the circumstances. You can't just say like, would you have one or another or the other? Like, what am I having it?
Just
Like if I
straight
do a
up.
breakfast sandwich, it's got to be an English muffin. Bagels are too big; they're too dense.
No. So I'm saying English muffin and a bagel. One has cream cheese on it, plain, and one has butter on it.
Bagel.
I think I would go English muffin.
It's a buttered English muffin
Yeah.
over top of a bagel with cream cheese.
Yeah.
No way.
Have you ever had one?
Yes, lots of times. I would not put it over a bagel with cream cheese.
Oh no, they're pretty good. Now, flavored bagels, like everything bagel and shit like that, I would take that probably. I love.
Yeah, but it's like Everything bagel season. Yeah. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Well,
Frank.
I don't think that's a good comparison. I think it's too stark of a contrast from one to the other.
Yeah, but it's just preference.
No, I understand that. It's like they're just polar opposites almost.
Yeah, because like if I had a bacon, egg, and cheese, I'd put it with an English muffin. But
I mean, I agree.
oh, Wendell Clark. All right, so would you do toast with butter or English muffin with butter?
I don't know. Both are good that way.
They are good that way.
I do like what kind of bread for the toast?
White.
See, like if it's Texas toast,
Yeah. I feel that. There's something that
I
hits
gotta go
different.
Texas toast
I
for
agree.
sure. But if it's just like plain old white bread on like toast, I gotta go with the English muffin. What's up, Rob?
Rah. Tony. Do.
Happy New Year, Rob.
Rob.
Hope you had a great one. You had a great New Year's celebration.
BKM. Did you play the new Marvel Rivals game?
Nah,
No interest?
I saw enough of it that I was kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna touch this one.
Yeah.
I
Too
think
lot
it's
for me.
cool. I'm still waiting for like a I'm still waiting for like a Marvel, like a nice campaign game
Yeah.
from Marvel. They had the Avengers thing, but that was kind of a flop. But like I had a Marvel game. I think it was the original Xbox, and it was Rise of the Imperfects, it was called. And it was a great game. It was a lot of fun. And they haven't made a single Marvel game like that since, with the exception of Spider-Man.
I like the
I love
Ultimate
Spider-Man.
Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance was great. Different type of game.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah, I
get
like it.
I played that game all the time.
Ultimate Alliance was great.
Yeah, there's really not. There's not a
Superhero games are kind of dead,
Yeah, I agree.
kind of like the movies.
Cool.
They are.
I have high hopes for the new movies.
Which one?
All of them.
I don't know what they
Thunderbolts is going to be awesome.
Who?
Thunderbolts?
Who the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Who's
Gonna be good.
Thunderbolts?
It's Elena from Black Widow's sister, who is awesome. It's Taskmaster, the Patriot, Sentry's the bad guy. Who else is, oh, Bucky. Just gonna be good, man. I think it's gonna be a new take. The Red Guardian's in it too.
Cool.
Yeah. It'll be good. Shut up.
No, I mean, I
I'm
hope
saying,
for you it's great.
I'm hoping that they're gonna continue with good storyline. But they'll probably fudge the bucket.
They've struggled lately.
They have. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been
they have.
pretty bad. It's so funny. Like, to me, Endgame was the end game. It's like
Oh, for
that
sure.
that was like where it just came apart. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think everybody agrees that that was the finale of that section. But now they're trying to. I mean, Tony Stark coming back as what's his face? I can't remember his name. Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Gonna be good. Just a weird take on that. Let's see. You know, they play their cards right and do a good job.
How does that work?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And it's not just the actor playing that; it's actually Tony Stark playing that. So, I mean, multi-universes
What do you mean?
and stuff like that. It's not just Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. It's Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man, who then turns into Doctor Doom. So he basically becomes a villain, which is to me is beautiful because it's like the ultimate hero who sacrificed himself at the end of Endgame now becomes the ultimate villain. Kind of fun.
Do you think it's too far removed? Or is it going to be like oh, finally, thank God, like
No, here's what I think. I think they're trying to. They see the wave of superhero movies and stuff like that. I definitely think the superhero genre is kind of going downhill. Like as far as it's not as popular as what it used to be, right? But
right.
excuse me. But I do think if they write it well and they do a good job, I think it could be like a solid movie. Because even some of the stuff that's come out recently has been good. Like Agatha's TV show was really good. The last movie, like the newest movie's coming out in February, which is the new Captain America. And that has a chance to flop, and that has a chance to be good. I don't know. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think, to me, it's just if they write it well enough, it could. But I do feel like sometimes it's like, hey, what's another idea we could do for the superhero genre? You know what I mean?
Right. And that's
it's
like
not actually just putting out good movies.
I don't know. I feel like it would have been a better approach if they had just skipped everything in the middle. That they've kind of drip fed over the like it's kind of been. I know they're trying to do like they're trying to do the diehards right by having all the little Easter eggs and bits and pieces
Right.
and link ups and all that, right? But could you imagine the like the response they'd probably get if it was more like, okay, at the end of Endgame, there's maybe one film in between that props up, it's like life without Iron Man type of thing, like post Endgame,
Right.
and then it just immediately links into how he becomes Doctor Who,
Yeah.
right? Like just instead of doing 12 shows and 8 movies in between,
Yeah, but I do
if
think
they'd
part
maybe
of the
done
fun.
like if they did Loki,
Yeah.
right? They do the Loki story and then kind of break it down that way. I don't know. I think they've let it run on too long.
I completely understand what you're saying. I do think
Yeah.
though that like I do think part of the fun of what they did before was like how they did tie in everything.
Yes.
Uh
But I think all eyes were on them at that time.
yes, 100%. Like how they
So-
had, Thor's hammer at the end of whatever Iron Man and you're like, "Oh my god, Thor's going to be next." You know what I mean? Like
Right.
but there
Like, you
isn't
kinda
that
knew.
oh my god anymore. Like no one
No.
really cares about some of these new heroes. Like you were saying, it's only kind of the diehard people that understand who these characters are that are kind of like, "Oh yeah, you know."
Yeah. That's why I think it's just they needed to speed this up. I think the number of fans that have moved on from Marvel since Endgame finished. And even some of these other shows, like since Loki started,
Right?
right? And some of those Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
like when Wanda was done, like they still had everyone's attention. And then it just dropped off.
Yeah.
Then it went weird.
I can see that. But I think they tried to put out so many and didn't
Yeah.
come up with like solid shows. Like quantity over quality kind of thing, you know?
Well, right. That's what I'm saying is like they missed the mark too many times. Like
Yeah, they did. Not as bad as Sony is though. Jeez. Like Sony with Marvel, they just came out with that Craven.
Yeah, I heard that was bad.
It was like worse than what was that other show? Shoot. Oh, Madam Web. Madam Web was terrible.
Was it?
Yeah. And it had the opportunity to be really good. Like Madam Web is a big character in Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
it was so lame. It even had
Most of them
Sweeney in it.
have been pretty bad.
I don't know. It's like every movie that's coming to the theaters in 2025 is like a freaking remake. So it's not like it's any different, you know what I mean?
True.
Marvel's
I don't
not
think-
like
It's not too many good movies coming out, period. So it's not.
Yeah.
Kind of like video games at the moment.
right?
Like everyone's just hanging on for
Grand
GTA.
Theft Auto, yeah.
Yeah. We are supposed to get Fable this year, though.
It's a good game. I like that game.
The old ones were fantastic.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Did they win? Lions win? They beat the Vikings? Yes, sir. Are they 15-2 now?
That's awesome.
Crazy. Crazy. 15-2, man. Who would have thought the words Detroit Lions and 15-2 would be
Yeah,
in the
right.
same sentence?
31-9. Can't say
Like,
field goals.
Field goals. Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
know.
vowel. Tie.
That's some strong defense right there.
I don't know. The Wolverines won from just field goals. Beat Ohio State because of that.
Yeah, it always thinks it's something else. It's a little ridiculous. You think about it. It's pretty sensitive.
It is.
Yeah.
Should call it Emma.
Oh my God.
Yep. You gotta love AI. Oh, you didn't miss much, Brent. I think you were the last person to buy somebody.
He was.
So I appreciate that.
He was the last one. It's been a very slow night.
Yeah, I think that's the theme, man. I hate to say it, but
Yeah. Well, we don't have 100 people in there. It's tough.
yeah. Yeah, it does help how to have the numbers.
It does.
Honestly, if you think about it, like if you're into breaks, probably the smaller sellers are probably better. You could probably get more bang for your buck.
Well, they're
You know what I mean?
definitely always going to be cheaper, I would think. Right?
Yeah, and I know they're not doing like the big breaks, like the expensive cup and stuff like that.
Oh, we just can't do the volume. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
rip a case of Premiere every day,
Right.
you know, or 5. But, maybe one day.
Probably shut her down here in a second.
Yeah. Just thinking the same thing. Then you get to bed, you go to work.
Yeah. gotta get ready for my snow in days.
Yeah, right. Me too. Meh. I hate this challenge so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't do it.
Like, what level is this? Fucking all-star?
They do change.
Oh, snap. Brent coming in.
Brent
Gifting the Bruins.
Bruins.
Gifting the Bruins.
Right
Back
back
to
at
rain.
your rain.
Oh, that's a nice gift. You know, she's after them Swayman toes.
You know that's right.
It's not a team you hate gift. I believe it now. Yeah, that was a mean joke right there. I know you hate this team, but I'm gonna make you collect them.
That's funny. She is pretty mean.
She's spicy.
That's a great word. She's spicy. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know?
Nah.
You gotta have a little
Why?
spice in your life.
That's why we love her so much.
Exactly.
Yeah, we know you're nice, you know, on occasion.
Exactly. Appreciate that, Brand, though.
One out of 10, I agree. I agree.